5 minutes into 2020, I said to myself while me and my family chatted on our terrace. We were talking about what to expect for next year, and it reminds me of my one and only wish. 2020, please be good. We've had so many bad things in 2019 already. Every single month this year has a huge natural disaster recorded. Skip forward to 6 months later, BAM! The worst epidemic this decade. Suddenly, it's like we're living our life like those apocalypse movies. Cities going into lockdown. Nobody leaves their houses anymore unless for a very important matter. And doctors at hospitals are wearing hazmat suits, making them look kind of like Baymax, helping people who says, ouch! The pandemic can be efficiently mitigated if only everyone listens to the scientists. The first person who warned China about the potential virus outbreak was Dr. Li Wenliang at the end of December 2019. He warned others through messages on a chat group between doctors, but his warning was instead treated as something that could disturb the public state of peace. If only everyone actually listened to him, there's a high chance that the virus will never reach epidemic level, or at least we will be more prepared to face it. Since a long time ago, scientists have always been giving suggestions to help humanity overcome epidemics. They studied and observed the virus, and through that revealed the solutions we needed. But if nobody listens to them, it is the same as running in place. This is where the activists fit into the puzzle. They are the amplifiers of scientist voices. What usually comes to mind about activists should be someone who is brave, someone who is mature, someone who has the guts to bring about change, just like a fully grown adult. Even though to be an activist, there is no age requirements, and that is why child activists are rising. They are not particularly new, because actually they have been around since 1960, but their presence has never been as impactful as they are now, especially with Greta Thunberg's phenomenal arrival last year. The Swedish girl goes from skipping school to protest in front of the parliament building alone to giving an incredible speech at the United Nations Summit in less than 1 year, plus inspiring people from all over the world to join her movement. She reminds the whole world once again that climate change is real, and it is a problem that we could not blatantly ignore. Activism now has been greatly supported by technology. It is also the main reason as to how quick Greta's popularity and influence rises. Because what makes her popular was the video of her sitting alone in front of Sweden's parliament building holding a single piece of paper, written in Swedish, which translates to school strike for climate change. Through videos of her being viral, it attracts many people, including the media, and in the span of only 2 months, more than 17,000 students across 24 different countries take part in Friday school strikes. Awesome! But that's not all. There are a lot of child activists other than Greta that have made huge changes globally, including some from Indonesia. Melita and Isabel Whitson, 2 sisters from Indonesia, succeeded to forbid single plastic use in Bali. Because of them, Bali will soon be free of plastic bags. Melita and Isabel know that in order to realize their goal, they need the government support. So, they started a petition. They collected signatures from their school, shopping centers, and even collected their signatures behind Ngurah Rai International Airport's Customs and Immigration. They succeeded gathering 100,000 signatures. But even after that achievement, Bali's governor remained aloof. They are willing to do everything it takes, that they even went on a hunger strike. After just 2 days, the governor decided to meet them and tell them in person that Bali's government will support the sisters and the 100,000 people's voices. Now, Bali has implemented the rule of banning single plastic use, including plastic bags, styrofoam, and straws. Melita and Isabel's BBPB movement has evolved into a global organization affiliated with 15 countries. Their movement generated real differences because both the activists and the government came to an agreement and created a policy to support the change. This is further proof that cooperation from all sides is vital to create real change. Greta's Fridays for Future strikes is still going on until now. On their official website, you can see when and where the climate strikes happened. They record their weekly strikes data and even calculated how many strikes that happened on that exact day. And my, oh my, when I looked up at how many strikes that happened last Friday, October 2nd, 2020, it was over 2,500 strikes all around the world. Greta, Melita, and Isabel's achievements are proof that child activism produced big changes. The similarities between their achievement is that the impact and influence they gave off now would have never gotten that big if they were alone. This is real evidence that the key ingredient to success is partnership. The United Nations created SDGs, also known as Sustainable Development Goals. Among the 17 goals, there are 5 that is related to climate change. Each point of SDGs complements each other to be achieved simultaneously, with the last goal being the rubber band that wraps it all together: partnership. Well, partnership means more than just collaboration between influential people or world leaders or alliance between countries and such. No, we need to see the bigger picture, just like in the picture, which consists of a plethora of pixels. Without all the pixels being there, the picture would never be complete. It is the same with us. Envision the picture as the goal, and each one of us as the pixels in the picture. Realize that change will never happen if nobody started it. If we really want to realize the goal of climate change, every single one of us needs to cooperate. Wishing is not enough. You gotta work. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm NAZZER from Indonesian Police Academy.